Stop motion is a really great way to get across a serious message that there's so much waste at Christmas.
Every year at Christmas
We're showing what will be wasted in a very real way.
12 million carrots.
The animation really gives it a kind of really cute and approachable feel, which I think is perfect for anything to try and engage people.
11 million roasties.
10 million parsnips.
The initial brief was an interesting one. I've never had anything quite like it before. I had to make a collection of vegetables sing a version of 12 Days of Christmas.
8 million balls of stuffing.
70 million mince pies. 6 million jars of cranberry.
Oh, what a
Waste!
In the spirit of Christian Aid being a charity, we decided not to use professional singers. We wanted to get volunteers in from Christian Aid itself, and that worked fabulously.
La 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 la.
The biggest challenge for this was squeezing in all the extra syllables we suddenly had that the original song doesn't.
11 million roasties.
11 million roasties. 12 million carrots.
So many sprouts.
Squeezing those all into the original melody.
10 million parsnips.
70 million mince pies.
8 million balls of stuffing.
Okay, cool. Hold it there for a second.
Never thought I'd be a carrot.
But I've certainly never had the opportunity to be a parsnip, so that was a real treat for me.
When else do you get to go to a London recording studio and be a Christmas pudding?
4 million puddings. 4 million puddings.
They'd all been assigned characters beforehand by our director, Becca,
4.
who directed them as they entered the room as to how they were going to approach their performance.
2 million turkeys.
There's quite a lot of pressure being a turkey, having to do it in a Geordie voice of my parents, my forefathers.
2 million turkeys.
It was a lot more high pressure than you might think, but I think it did all right.
One of the briefs that I was given was to in some way place it in the kitchen environment, so we decided to do that through sound design, and so I ended up down in my own kitchen chopping up onions and carrots and grating things, and switching on kettles, switching on the microwave, pots and pans, all sorts, and then incorporating them into the rhythmic elements of the piece itself, which actually worked really well, I thought.
What I really loved about this project was working with the singers and then attributing characters from those people into the food.
9 million boats of gravy.
So what kind of people we're going to be singing for which character and how we can bring those characters to life in stop motion as well. For me, it was really, really important to use actual food. That's the food that we waste, so we had to share that on screen. One of the challenges was making sure that a carrot and a parsnip could actually stand up, and so I created stands made out of a very robust gardening wire to allow them to stand up and actually be able to move around and animate in a really sort of intricate small scene.
Places, everyone, places. Yes, thank you.
Here we go.
Off you go.
We ended up with some great performances, some really interesting performances. We ended up with a fantastic finished product, as you can hear.
Every year at Christmas the UK throws away 12 million carrots.
I hadn't realised before we sang the song quite how vast the numbers are about the food waste.
11 million roasties.
I mean, 11 million roasties is a fantastic amount, and it's a disgrace.
10 million parsnips.
The stats were really shocking. I totally didn't expect it to be quite as bad as it was.
9 million boats of gravy.
I think it's outrageous that that we throw away so much food when there are people in the world who don't have enough to eat.
8 million balls of stuffing. I don't waste food at Christmas. I eat everything.
4 million puddings. So many sprouts.
I think it's a bit ridiculous how much food actually goes to waste.
2 million turkeys.
We do it every year. You buy far too much, you never end up finishing it. So don't buy as much and give the rest of the money to Christian Aid's Christmas Appeal.
And they're all as the bottom of the bin.